Mama's Musings on Etsy and Facebook. This is our next December daily freebie. It's a Octagon box. This one, you can't tell, but you can cut out the circle. And this one, I left the circle not cut out. Okay. And here's what they look like. This is your top, and this is your bottom. Excuse me. I also provided backing paper. And the second one is this one. One kind of Christmassy, and then I'm trying to get away from Christmas. So this one, and there's a backing provided. Okay, and get all this out of the way. I've already cut them out. The one thing that I will say, when you're cutting this one, when you're cutting, make sure that you snip all the way to these score lines. Let me show you. See the black, I made kind of a thick line so it looks like it stops here, but don't. Just snip all the way to the score line. I hope that makes sense. Okay, and then the scoring. I hope this doesn't take me too long. It's a little tedious, and so this is the best way I found to do it. Is I just score straight to here, and I turn. I move first and score again, because I have my scoreboard set up with a line on the 8-inch. Then I pivot. Let me make sure it's in the screen. Yes. I pivot and go in the middle one. Turn again. Score here. And you're scoring all the way down to this line. I move it over. Pivot. Turn. Laura in the Facebook group has been doing a lot of treats and treat packages and boxes, and we have a family night and we do games with inexpensive gifts, so I've really enjoyed watching that. And this is what prompted this, is for another. We play games, and then if you're a winner, you get to go pick a box. And so I just think it's really neat, all these different boxes, because they won't know what they may be getting. Okay, so I'm just keep going around and scoring these. I hope I said Laura. I sometimes get Lori and Laura confused. They both do a great job. Okay. I keep feeling to see when I make it to the end. I believe I'm almost there. And then this one, the last one. Okay. So now here's the part. You may come up with something better. But I put this here, and for these center, for this part here, I just line this up and kind of put that there. Even if I'm not exactly in the hole, the cardboard will not let me move past it. So then I just turn. Score again. score. When I get to the back to the beginning. Okay, I think that one's done. And then what I do, we'll just work on this one first, is I just kind of pinch, just pinch it a little bit and try to get the paper kind of broke up where it's a little more flexible. On each of these score lines, it also helps me make sure that I went all the way around scoring as well. I think I missed that one. Or I might have, I just might not have scored it well enough. Okay, so that's that. And then on the middle ones, you're going to fold this inward. So on the middle ones, just kind of do like this, just to get it prepared for the way it needs to go. So fold in toward the dark on each of these. Okay, I think we're going all the way around. Now we'll work on this one. Okay, so this one, again, I go here and here, move it over, here and here, turn, here and here, then one more time. I think we already did that one. Okay, and then again, here, on the ones that go around. This really goes together quickly. The scoring is the only thing that is a little time consuming and tedious to me anyway. This was the best way I found to do it. I'm sure there's other ways that are probably easier that I don't even know. Okay. Oops. Yeah, one more. Okay, and then just fold these to work your paper as well. Okay, and then you can do these as well. Fold them inward on the line. You don't have to burnish any of this. This is just to help you when you go to glue. Okay, and then now what we're going to work on is, if you decide, because like I said, you do not have to cut out the circle, but if you decide that you would like to cut out the circle, I'm sure you all have seen this, and this is what I do. I have to find my little ones. Okay, and then I just go in here and make sure I'm at the black line. And cut around, trying to stay on the black line the whole time. I'm off, but it's okay. Okay, and then, now here's how I found that it was the simplest. Here's this one is cut out, and so all I do is I place glue around the outside here, and this, I hope you can see that's my acetate there. And I just place glue on these sides, and then I place this here. Try to push out and not in, so if the glue spreads out here, it doesn't matter. Give it just a second to dry. And then what I do, I use this again, and I'm going to come just barely past that. I'm going to cut that away. And I'm going to show you why, because it has to fit within our score lines. So make sure I got that. I did. Try one more time. Nope. There. I must need to change this blade. Well, no I don't, because it cut that board pretty good. Okay. And then last one. Okay, and then I make sure before I put glue, it doesn't matter which way you turn it right now, I make sure that, let me do it this way. So I can move it here. I make sure that the acetate is not going to interfere with my fold lines. And it looks like it may right there on this corner. So I'm just going to take off a little bit more on this corner. It looks like I didn't get it straight anyway. Okay. Let me clean up all this. And there we go. The most tedious parts are done. You're just going to put glue here on this between your score lines and the circle. Just go all the way around. and then you just line it up and try to keep it inside the score lines. Okay, and we're gonna, before we mess with this anymore, we're gonna let it sit there for a minute. Trying to make sure, nothing interferes. Okay, we're gonna let that dry, set this piece aside, and we'll work on this piece. Okay, this is gonna be the outside of the box here, so that if you don't see these. So all you do is take this, okay, let's go ahead and refold these. Take this, and you're gonna push it in. See that again? And you're gonna turn it, I turn it to the right because I'm right-handed, but you can turn it to the left. And you just make sure that these lines come straight up against this edge. Okay, so what I do is I go on the right, place glue, and I fold it over. Okay, I hold it, and I come over here on the right side, I place glue, fold it in, make sure those match up here, and hold it. Go to the next one, put it on the right side, push it in, hold it, again over here, push in, make sure that black line comes all the way up next to, because if it doesn't, your bottom will be bigger than your top. Okay, and then moving along. Push that in, push that over, hold. I forgot to say too that I printed everything on 65-pound cardstock. Hold there. On the right side again. Making sure this lines up. Again, last one. And then you have all these little flippies. So then you're just going to go back and you're going to place glue in here. And again, the top should line up evenly. I hope you can see that. See, I'm just putting it right in there. And holding. Right in there. And again, you see the V, and so you're lining it straight up. It pretty much goes together by itself. Okay. And pull that together. If you find that your box bottom is too big for your box top, that's all you'll need to do is just revisit to make sure that these are pulled in enough. Okay, there's that part. And then all we do for this is on these tabs. Okay, you're just going to put glue on the tab, pull the tab, and again, line that up. Do you see how there's a little dip here? You're just bringing that dip in to meet that. Okay. Into here, make sure they line up and hold. Line up and hold. Line it up. Hold. Almost there. I think that one needs a little more. And then last one. And then we'll see if we put it together properly. See if it will fit over the bottom. Okay, I'll give that just a few minutes. There's the top of your lid. Okay, and then you just kind of match up the and there you go. And there's your box. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed day. Hugs. Bye.